So, based off of watching UCONN get upset by Georgia Tech last night, there's a lot of things that you got to put in perspective for their team now. First game without Paige Bueckers. You all know that she's out 6 to 8 weeks with a knee injury. She injured her knee playing against Notre Dame on a non-contact situation. That without Azzi Fudd, who injured her foot, Aubrey Griffin hasn't made her season debut. She's still out with ankle and back injuries, and Nika Newell is also out with ankle injuries. So, what happened with UConn in the first game without Paige and without Nika Newell, Azzi, and Aubrey? Basically, Crystal Williams had some good plays, but they stopped going to her at a point. She's a slasher. She drives the ball, get the ball to her. There were a couple of plays where Mina Westbrook and Olivia Nelson-Ododa passed the ball to Crystal Williams and she scored. I think they eventually stopped going away from that. Olivia Nelson-Ododa settled for a lot of long-range jumpers, basically out there toward the three-point line. That is not her game. Yes, she can shoot the jumpers, but a little closer toward the basket, maybe at the free throw line, maybe at the furthest. But she was shooting a lot of long-range jumpers, which she had the ball as the shot clock was going down on several possessions, which I didn't like. Vina Westbrook should know what the shot clock is, and that a big shouldn't have the ball as the shot clock's going down. Vina Westbrook ran the offense, but it still just seems as though it wasn't clicking. It wasn't clicking. In the beginning of the game, it seemed like their offense was clicking. But after that, it just seemed to go downhill. Bad passes, bad shots, not rebounding. It just seemed like whatever their offensive plan was, it just didn't work. There's no reason why UConn's not pounding the ball to Olivia Nelson-Ododa in the post. She had the height advantage. She's skilled enough to get in the post and score. Yes, she had a double-double, but in a lot of matchups, she can dominate. UConn's not doing that. Vina Westbrook shot the ball okay. I think she needs to, play her game. It just seemed as though the team was a little lost without having Paige in a sense. I guess so, seeing that Paige has the ball the most, usually when she's playing. Yeah, basically most plays go through her. So you saw them trying to figure out what the plays were or who's supposed to be where. You could tell that on several plays. Aaliyah Edwards was really a non-factor in the game. Normally she makes layups. She's making the close shots. She was missing a lot of close shots last night. I don't know. UConn's got to figure out how to get Kristen Williams going like they did, but continue having her going in the second half. It was like they stopped going to her with what was working. Gino basically saying he doesn't know how to mentally get through to the team. It's understandable. I think the players are trying to figure out, one, how some of these rotations work now without having Paige, without having Nika Mule because Nakamura would probably be in the game when Paige is not in the game. So she would probably be doing most of the ball handling, and Avina Westbrook would be more like the 2 guard. So it's interesting to see how Gino gets them together after the first game without Paige. But like I said, this is what happens when you revolve everything your team does around one superstar player. And UConn has several superstar players, but it doesn't seem as though Gino's game plan is that way, though. And they lost as a result of it.